Thank you for inviting me to speak about creating lifelong, loyal clients. Would it surprise you to know that over 2 out of every 3 clients who leave a business do it because they believe the business doesn't care about them? That's right, 2 out of 3. I'll never forget when I had a conversation with Amelia about this statistic. Amelia is a web designer, and she cares about her clients. She spends lots of time working one-on-one with them to create the perfect website to represent them online. And then, when the project is over, she naturally moves on to the next client and gives them her undivided attention. Because of this, she was feeling a little disconnected from her former clients. And after hearing that statistic, she felt a little guilty because she always meant to formally thank her clients, but she never had. So she came to me with a desire to do something to thank her clients for their business. We created a plan to do some inexpensive, small gifts that were highly personalized that we knew would touch her clients' hearts. So she wanted to do this not only going forward, but also retroactively to all those clients she'd been missing along the way. The problem was, those former clients weren't paying her any longer, and she didn't have a big budget for gifts, so we decided to send a few each month to get her caught up. Well, the results blew her away. Amelia said, "Sending out these gifts is actually really impacting my bottom line. People are reminded of me, and then I become top of mind. Last month, I got a call from someone because I sent them a gift, and they hired me to do new work. It happened again this month. Each time I send out the gifts, I get more back in new business than what I spent to send the gifts in the first place. I'm actually getting more new business from sending gifts, and that's not even the reason I'm doing it." Well, Amelia is like most of the business owners I come in contact with. They truly care about their clients. Early in my business career, I was surprised about that statistic that 68% of clients who leave a business do it because they believe the business doesn't care about them. At first, I was relieved because I care about my clients. So clearly, I was off the hook. The statistic did not apply to me. But then I started thinking about all those business owners that I know, and they care about their clients too. They're not just a bunch of greedy capitalists. So I thought, how can the statistic even exist? Then I looked more closely. It isn't that the businesses don't care. It's that the clients believe the businesses don't care. Taking care of current clients is an investment in future business. And now I could see how this statistic could exist. You see, I know that business owners are busy. They're just trying to keep all the balls in the air. And independent professionals and solo entrepreneurs have the hardest time of all. They're wearing all the hats in their business. They create systems, plans, checklists for things like marketing, sales, operations, all the moving parts in their business, except for one. Often, they forget to create a relationship marketing plan to take care of the people in their business. And just like anything else, if you leave it to chance, it might not happen. That's why I wrote the book, Lifelong Loyal Clients. It gives business owners a repeatable framework to take care of the people in their business. And when you take care of business relationships consistently, you get increased retention, more referrals, and ultimately, more revenues. You can turn relationships into revenues with prospects too. Let me illustrate with a story. I still remember when I first met Lee. Lee is a hard worker. She grew up on a farm. And now she's a financial planner who also happens to be a millennial. It can be hard to get people to trust you with their money, especially when you're so young. And quite frankly, Lee was struggling to even get her prospects to call her back. So she came to me wanting to find a way to get her prospects' attention. We came up with a plan for her to send fun snail mail every month. Things like greeting cards and little gifts in the mail. So Lee figured if phone calls weren't working, she might as well try this, because actually there was one man that she had called 13 times over the course of a year, and he had never called her back. She knew if she could just get in touch with him, she could help him. So Lee started sending out the mail. After a few months, she started having her doubts. She said, I'm not really sure this is working. The things we're sending out have nothing to do with financial planning, and I want to be taken seriously. I'm a serious professional. I assured her that building business relationships takes time, and if she would stick with it, she would get results. So she kept at it. Not much longer later, she sent out a mailing in April for National Humor Month. In this mailing was a greeting card with a funny cartoon on the front, and inside each card she had slipped a fake mustache. Well, soon after that, she got a phone call, not from the man that she'd called 13 times, but even better, from his wife. His wife said, Lee, I know you've been trying to get in touch with my husband. Let's set up a time to talk. Well, when Lee was able to actually sit down with the couple, she found that the husband had $400,000 in retirement funds to roll over, and the wife also had $400,000 in retirement funds. Not only that, but she was able to get them long-term care insurance when the husband had previously been uninsurable by himself because of a pre-existing condition. Lee was able to give them a nice retirement nest egg and the peace of mind to know that if something ever happened, they would be taken care of. Well, they were so delighted working with Lee that they referred her to both of their adult sons, who started investing for their retirement with her. Not only that, but they referred her to some of their friends as well. Lee says, I attribute all that new business to that one mailing about Humor Month. When phone calls weren't working, that fun snail mail got their attention. It wasn't even about financial planning, but it paid off exponentially for me. The moral of the story is, it doesn't have to be about business in order to earn new business. That's right, it doesn't even have to be about business in order to earn you new business. I encourage you to never let another contact slip through the cracks. Building business relationships takes time. It's not a one-time event, but you can turn your relationships into revenues too. If I had one piece of advice to give you, it's this. If you don't remember your clients won't remember you. Prove to your clients you care, and you will create lifelong, loyal clients.